But here's my gift to you. Every company runs through, or hopes to run through, what is called the S-curve. You learn it in Business 101. And right here is where the company starts. They have an idea. They start to formulate it. Right here is about, the company's putting in more money, trying to make a profit and get it going, and that's where they about plateau even. Up through here, they start making some profit, and then right here is what every company dreams to go through. This here is called critical mass through this window. Amazing. And then before the company ends up plateauing out right here then. So what I'm going to tell you is a story about another network marketing company. Maybe you heard of it, maybe you haven't. It's called Nu Skin, and particularly about a man that was in Nu Skin. His name is Mark Barrett. Mark Barrett. And now Nu Skin started, I'll run it through the S-curve just to show you. Nu Skin started in 1984. Down here in 1987 is where Mark Barrett joined. He sat through a presentation and saw everything and decided he wanted this, so he got in. His first 6 months in the company, he went out and, did what his upline told him to do, and he enrolled one person. Some of you out there know, maybe you're struggling just like that. Maybe it's like, what? One person? So Mark Barrett was frustrated, wanted to quit, wanted to stop, and his friend said, no, just hang in there, we're going to make it through. So they got Mark Barrett some training, and over the next 12 months, he enrolled 7 more people for a total of 8 people in his organization. Here in 1989 is when Nu Skin hit a magical number right here of $4 million. And this was their beginning in through their critical mass right here. And through this time period, it grew where more and more people started enrolling because they said, this is where we see it, we want it, let me have it. Mark Barrett's people grew 20 people, 200 people, 2,000 people, and just kept growing and growing and growing until Mark Barrett's organization had 20,000 people in it, all from him enrolling 8 people. That's all he ever enrolled was 8 people, and then it just spreading out. If you don't know how that works, again, send me an email and I can explain that to you. And so as this went through, Mark Barrett went out to his mailbox month after month after month. This critical mass period runs through 18 to 24 month window. Through this time period, he went out to his mailbox, and his checks kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger. He said nothing he could do could slow it down or speed it up. And so once it finally came up here and plateaued, his checks ended up growing to be $150,000 a month. And sorry if I'm running that off of the board and you can't see, we'll do that right here. $150,000 per month. Now, since we were telling this story in our company, some of our people, my good friends, they wanted to know if this is true since we're telling them the story. Met Mark Barrett on a cruise ship and asked him, is this true? We want to know it because we're telling it with our company. And Mark Barrett said, absolutely it is. And my friends also were in Nu Skin, and they said, how did you do it? We want to know what you did because we were in Nu Skin too, and we could only make between $5,000 and $10,000 a month. Okay, $5,000 to $10,000 a month is great, but how are you getting $150,000? All these big people that get up on stage and they're on the top of the order. And Mark Barrett said, I'm kind of embarrassed to tell you, but the only thing I did is that I got in early down here before we went into critical mass is where he got in. And my friends in Nu Skin that were making $5,000 to $10,000, working their butt off, got in out here after it had already stabilized. Still good money, but you got to work 10 times harder. So, my friends, what I want to share with you right now is, with the company I'm in right now, we sit right about right here, right before we go into critical mass. We are doing $7 to $8 million a month right now. Our advisors say that when we reach 10 to 12 million a month, that's when we're going to go through our critical mass. And can I tell you that Bill Farley's neighbor is Oprah. They're good friends. Bill Farley's on Oprah's show. That he's not saying what he's going to do, but we're sure that, you know, when we start going through critical mass, he's going to pull the Oprah card and it's going to be on Oprah. And when stuff goes on Oprah, everybody wants it. So you can imagine if you're in the company before it hits Oprah, and then you're sitting right here to go through this critical mass with all of us and make all the money. Maybe you'll have enrolled more than 8 people, and your check could come out being bigger than 150. If that's not amazing for you, then enough, I don't know what is. But what I can tell you is that Harvard has done studies on network marketing, because they're seeing it. Anybody that's in network marketing, you know it's the smartest, you know, business to do. That if you're in a company, if you find a company that has 500,000 people in it or less, you found a good business opportunity. If you find a company that has 125,000 people in it or less, you found an opportunity of a lifetime. Why is that? Because it didn't run through critical mass right now. Can I tell you that we are sitting right now with between 50 and 55,000 people in it. We are under the 125,000 people right now, which is an opportunity of a lifetime, because we found a company that has all 5 of the things I listed for you, and we're going right before we hit into critical mass. So if any of this resonates with you, if you want to know any more, please send me an email. I will get into contact with you right away, and we can see what we can do. I'll show you the comp plan. I'll tell you more about the product, whatever you need. And let's get yourself financially free, because this is an amazing ride. If you want to ride the wave with me, go for it. This is going with or without anybody, but I'm going with it. So with that, send me an email, tammytolene@gmail.com, and I look forward to meeting you.